Listen, it's quite simple. Press the free like button if you think that Spawn was always the better comic book character than Black Panther. In my opinion, Black Panther was never on the level of Spawn. Spawn is a true badass. Black Panther, to me, he was never the badass like Spawn was. Spawn was always the bigger draw and the bigger attraction in the comic book world. Man, by the way, I don't care what that magazine says. I am a flirt. Facts. Now, I'm seeing some weird, dumb takes. I'm seeing some weird, dumb rumors I'm seeing online from idiots that are trying to throw this into the universe. And I don't like it. They are trying to think that the World Wrestling Federation might want Roman Reigns to surpass Hulk Hogan's world title reign record this coming September, next September. I'm like, bro, that just don't sound right at all. That sounds dumb. It's like, okay, when does it end? Okay, let's just say that's true. Okay, where does it fucking end? Hell, why stop there? By your logic, why stop? Hell, let's target Bruno Sammartino at this point. Why stop at Hogan? Target Bruno Sammartino by your fucking logic. Listen, we can't keep pushing this guy. It's like, listen, this whole Cody Rhodes push, if that's the case, it feels like smoke and mirrors. Whoa, you're only smoking mirrors. You're only smoking mirrors to me. Like, this whole Cody Rhodes push is just smoke and mirrors if he loses at next year's WrestleMania. What's the point of pushing him? You're just teasing people. Listen, last year, I felt like I did kind of overreact when I said that Cody was buried and I said that he was not going to recover. Okay, obviously, he has proved me wrong. But, listen, man, wrestling is very delicate. You only get one shot. Okay, Cody Rhodes, he did recover. But he's not recovering next year, bitch. So just pull the fucking trigger at WrestleMania. It's like, who else do you have? It's like, whoever beats Roman, he needs to be the face of the company. Last time I checked, it feels like Cody Rhodes is the new face of the company. He has beaten everybody. Seth, Brock. Seth can't beat him. That's the story, right? Seth can't beat him. Okay, Brock can't beat him. So that means that, hell, he is unbeatable. Listen, the only reason he lost at last year's WrestleMania is because Solo interfered. Other than that, he had that match won. So, if you look back in hindsight, even Roman can't beat Cody Rhodes clean. Which means, in hindsight, Cody is the #1 guy in this company. Because nobody can beat him clean. Brock can't, Seth can't, even Roman can't. Right? Roman had to have Solo, Jimmy, Jay, fucking Paul help him beat Cody fucking Rhodes. Which means, yes, I think Cody Rhodes is the best wrestler in the world. He is the best fake wrestler in the world. Where am I lying? If Seth can't beat him, Brock can't, Roman can't, that means he might be the best fake wrestler in the world. And there's no arguments. Fuck PWI. But Cody has to beat this guy. If not, you are wasting our time. What's the point of pushing Cody Rhodes like he's Super Cena if you don't plan on having him beat Roman Reigns at next year's WrestleMania? You can't keep waiting. When does it end? Because look, man, we have to get ready for CM Punk versus Roman Reigns next year, next summer at SummerSlam. So that's what I mean. Cody has to beat this guy. So I hate these dumbass rumors. I don't get it. These are fake ass rumors from fucking smart marks who don't like Cody fucking Rhodes. But listen, I can't see Roman Reigns beating Cody fucking Rhodes next year. That makes no sense. This is how it should go. CM Punk should beat Seth freaking Rollins for the world title. Then, going into next summer, I'm going to assume that Roman Reigns will not have any titles. But I do predict Roman Reigns will be booked as a prize fighter like Brock, where it's like the only time he comes back is when he wants the world title. I feel like that's going to be Roman's new job as a prize fighter. So if Cody Rhodes was to beat him, I see Roman Reigns trying to challenge CM Punk for his world title, because Roman Reigns has never won that title. So that makes sense for those two guys to face at SummerSlam for the Raw world title. Listen, it seems like Cody Rhodes has been making a lot of appearances for SmackDown. Why is that? He's not on that brand. Why is he allowed to keep on showing up, even though he's not on that brand? Because they are trying to have the audience get used to seeing Cody Rhodes on SmackDown. That's where Roman Reigns is at. That's where the WWE title is at, SmackDown. So they are trying to get us prepared for Cody to be on SmackDown next year, next summer, as the main guy, as the world champion. So these are facts. Cody Rhodes has to beat this guy. I think he will beat him because it just makes sense. Listen, like I said, you can't have Roman Reigns surpass Hogan if he's not Hogan. Dude, that is an insult to the great Hulk Hogan. Hogan, man, dude, he defended that title over and over and over again in the late 80s. He had a better wins and loss record than Roman Reigns in the late 80s as the world champion. He was a fucking workhorse. Dude, he was on house shows, live shows, he was a workhorse. Roman Reigns does not deserve to beat Hulk Hogan's record. That's not how that works. He don't deserve it. This dude, I think, man, he has defended that title maybe 4 or 3 times this year. Nah, bruh, you don't deserve to surpass Hogan at anything in life, in general. Listen, let's go back to Cody Rhodes. Listen, I was the first one to push Cody Rhodes. I feel like, man, I was a heavy main reason why Cody Rhodes faced Roman Reigns last year. I remember the moment he left All Elite Fake Wrestling when you marks said that it was a work, and I said, no, bitch, he's leaving for the WWF. And I said that he's facing Seth Freaky Rollins at WrestleMania. I said that in January, the moment he left All Elite Fake Wrestling, bitch. I got videos and proof, so I ain't no fucking liar, ho. The moment he left, I said, look, bitch, this ain't no work, he's gone. I said he's facing Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, and he did. I said, dude, they are dropping hints on Raw every week. And look where he's at. He's back. I'm always right, you were always wrong. But the moment he left, the moment there was a rumor that he left All Elite Fake Wrestling, I made a video on that same day. I said, this guy should beat Roman Reigns. I said that. The moment he left, I said that. I said, yeah, there's nobody else to face Roman Reigns. I said, whoever beats him, it should be a guy we have not seen before on this roster. I said, he should be a fresh face that we have not seen before. I said, Cody Rhodes should be the one to beat Roman Reigns. I said, listen, you gotta stick it to Tony Khan, man. Make him feel dumb that he did not push Cody Rhodes. Have Cody Rhodes beat the face of the company, which is Roman Reigns. That's what I said the moment he left All Elite Fake Wrestling. I got videos to prove it if you don't believe me, bitch. But listen, let's go back to Gunther. I remember, I think last summer or last year, I said that Gunther was the face of SmackDown. Was I lying? No, he was the face of SmackDown. He has had a better title reign than Roman's 3-year run because he shows up every week and he puts on great matches. And he has really good storylines. And most importantly, every time he wrestles, the guy he faces always looks better. He puts the spotlight on every guy he faces in the ring. They always get over it. He always elevates everybody he faces. Drew, Mac, Sheamus, Shaq Gable, Ciampa, The Miz. The list goes on and on. He always makes people look good in his matches where you actually care about him moving forward. You can't say that about Roman Reigns. Every time he beats somebody, we don't care about him soon after. Facts. Dude, nobody cares about Sami Zayn now. Nobody cares about fucking Kevin Owens. Nobody cares about Drew, Mac. The list goes on and on of all the people that he beat where, okay, they have not recovered. Finn Balor had to become a heel in order to recover. Roman Reigns don't put over anybody. He buries everybody. Nobody gets elevated losing to Roman Reigns, but people get elevated losing to Gunther, the Ring General. He is booked perfectly. I loved how he's booked because he don't wrestle every week, but at least he shows up. I think people miss that key factor, man. Fuck. People just, you are missing the fucking point, you fucking idiot motherfucker. Like, I hate some of these fucking YouTubers who keep on hating on Gunther. And they fucking praise Roman Reigns. Like, why? Listen, it's not fair to call Roman a part-timer. Dude, that's not fair. He's a no-timer. Listen, I'm not saying wrestle every week, but at least show your face. That's all. Show your fucking face. The fuck? I'm not saying wrestle every week. Show your fucking face, man. Damn. Like, there's so many people on this platform that just piss me the fuck off about their views on fake wrestling, man. It's quite simple. You ain't gotta wrestle every week. Just show up. Be involved in storylines. This is why nobody cares about Solo Sikoa. This is why nobody cares about Jimmy. Why did Jay get so over? Why did Sami Zayn get so over? Because at that point, Roman Reigns was on the show more times than he is now. So people were seeing Roman Reigns being the bully to Sami Zayn. People were seeing Roman Reigns being a bully to Jay. So that made us care about Jay. That made us care about Solo. That made us care about Sami Zayn and Jimmy. Now Solo and Jimmy, they have been exposed as boring guys without Roman Reigns as their meal ticket. Because now he's not on the show. Now it's like, bro, nobody cares about Paul. Nobody cares about Jimmy or Solo. Because they have nobody to feed off of. Why should we care about Solo? He don't talk. Jimmy don't talk. So what is there to care about? He's not doing his cousins any favors by not showing his face. Where is the buildup? Where is the bloodline going? If we don't see Roman, all we see is Solo and Jimmy. Okay, where is the conflict? Because every time Jimmy and Roman got something going on, Roman leaves for like 1 month. So automatically we are not invested. Because you can't keep dipping and dapping. You can't keep stepping in and fucking stepping out. That's not how that works. You think we are going to care? No, we are not going to care. There was a story with Sami and Jay and Roman. Because Roman was on the show damn near every week when those guys were there. He was always on SmackDown. Now it's like, dude, he's a no-show. It's like, bruh, if this was a job, this guy would be fired. If this was a real job. That's how much he don't show up. And it's burying Solo and Jimmy. Now they are exposed as boring guys without Roman. They have no story. Will Jimmy turn on will Jimmy turn on Roman? We don't know. Will Solo turn on Roman? We don't know. Like, there's no conflict, there's no story, no nothing. Like I said, Roman don't gotta wrestle, but at least show your face and tell stories. Where is this going? Jimmy and Roman. Why is Jimmy back with the bloodline? We don't know. Where is the follow-up with Solo beating John Cena? Where is the follow-up? Right? It's like, this group is dead. This group is dead. And it's all because of Roman Reigns is not showing up to tell stories on where is the bloodline going moving forward. We know where Jay is going. We don't know where Jimmy and Solo are going right now. We don't know. That's my point that I'm trying to make. Roman, he is destroying this show. SmackDown sucks, and it's his fault. Because why is Jimmy and Jay all over this show? Oh, my bad. Why is Jimmy and Solo all over this show without Roman? They are not telling any stories that we care about. Now people have fucking moved on for Roman and LA cosplay. Dog, it's too long. You've been gone for too long, Roman. Nah, bitch. You've been gone. We don't care about LA cosplay and the Roman Reigns. Not anymore. You've been gone for too long, man. You gotta strike while the iron is hot. I don't care how over LA cosplay is. Nobody cares about him and the bloodline. Nobody cares about it now. Because Roman ain't here to tell us a fucking story. And that's burying Solo and fucking Jimmy. That's why I said Gunther was always the real face of SmackDown, because he was there every week wrestling, but he was also in storylines, telling a fucking story. Now, let's talk about Gunther, the ring general. I remember the moment he beat Ricochet for the IC title. I'm on record. I have video. I said that Gunther should have a long title reign. That's what I said on video. Look where we're at. I said that I thought his name fit how he looks. I said, look, man, Vince McMahon loves this guy. I said Vince is going to push him. I said he is going to be undefeated on the main roster for a long time. That's what I said on video. I said that give him a long IC title reign. And guess what, bitch? Look where we're at. See, that's why I'm the king of fake pro wrestling. Nobody knows more than me about fake pro wrestling, man. Look where we're at. So I called Cody Rhodes. Then I called Gunther, the same guy that people said was going to be fired and buried because of his name change. Look where we're at. Remember? Dumbass, fat ass Keith Lee saying, oh man, if that's true, poor Walter. Yeah, bitch. Poor Walter. Poor Gunther. Yeah, poor Gunther. Right? The greatest IC champion of all time. Yeah, poor Gunther. Yeah, bitch. I predicted. That's crazy. I didn't think that the World Wrestling Federation would take my word seriously when I said he should have a long IC title reign. I said that the moment he beat Ricochet for that belt. And look where we're at. That's insane. That's wild. Because I didn't think Gunther would have this kind of long title reign, but I said that he should have a very, very long title reign. But to get back to Cody Rhodes, listen, this will bury Cody Rhodes. You can't recover twice on losing to the same guy 2 years in a row. Dude, Cody would be a simp. Listen, Cody Rhodes will be a simp if he co-signs losing to Roman Reigns 2 years in a row. It's like, bro, the crowd will turn on you. You only get one mulligan in fake pro wrestling. You only get one mulligan. You can't lose 2 years in a row, bro. Even I can't see John Cena doing this, right? Like the fucking same guy 2 years in a row. No, man, fuck you. Go back to that fucking mid card. If you lose to Roman Reigns 2 years in a row on a bigger stage, man, we will turn on you. We will fucking move on to the next big thing. It's like, what's the point of giving Cody Rhodes this kind of push if you want Roman to beat Hogan's record? But at the end of the day, when it comes to Gunther, he has been better than Roman Reigns because he shows up. He don't wrestle every week, but he shows up and tells stories. People, you missing that point. I'm not asking these fucking fake wrestlers to fucking wrestle every week. My God, you can't be this fucking dumb, man. Shit. Fucking assholes. Listen, show up every week. That's what Gunther does. He tells stories with The Miz, right? Now you care about The Miz. Now you care about Chad Gable, right? Gunther is not he's not on a show every week wrestling, but he's at least cutting promos, backstage segments, doing that. Show your fucking face. Show us that you care. That's why nobody cares about Roman Reigns, not anymore. And I feel like next year, dude, he needs to drop these belts. He needs to drop the fucking title. And just, bro, his schedule, my God, he's more part-time than Edge. It's like they are going overboard now. He has a match at a pay-per-view, then he's gone for like 2 months. I'm like, what? Even Brock didn't do that. It's like, what? Like, he has the lightest schedule in WWF history. It's like, it's Goldberg status, right? It's Goldberg status. Even Goldberg was not this part-time when he was the world champion. It's like, there was a point in time where Bray Wyatt was a part-timer in terms of, okay, he was on the show every week cutting promos, but he was not wrestling. Okay, I like that. I accept that. You don't gotta wrestle, but at least show your face and cut promos. Tell stories. So we can care about your next match, your next feud. That's all I'm saying. So at the end of the day, Gunther is better than Roman Reigns as a wrestler, as a fake wrestler, and he is a better champion than Roman Reigns ever was. There's facts and there's proof. I don't care if you think he's boring. I don't care. Listen, if you don't like Gunther, that means he is doing a great job. I don't care what anybody else says. I mean, he's a great heel if you don't like him. Because his character fits how he looks. That's all. I'm done.